Hey, welcome to Think Thursday from the Alcohol Minimalist Podcast. Think Thursday is all about your beautiful, brilliant human brain. We're talking neuroscience. We're talking behavior change. We are talking about your mindset. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. Hey, welcome back to Think Thursday from the Alcohol Minimalist. Let's talk about that beautiful, brilliant human brain of yours. And today, specifically, I want to talk about the science behind your brain a little bit deeper and something that actually threatens our brains, all of us, everyone, and that is dementia or specifically, I guess, Alzheimer's disease. Because it's not just that diagnosis of Alzheimer's that is obviously catastrophic and scary, but we want to talk about some of the latest breakthroughs in brain science, hopefully some helpful shifts and in research, and definitely how you can support not only your own long-term brain health right now, but how you might be able to make a difference in terms of the impact for Alzheimer's research. So why this topic right now? Well, first of all, we are on the week before Thanksgiving here in the United States, and I don't think there's anything that I am more grateful for than my brain health and my ability to set myself up, hopefully, do things that help me prevent dementia or cognitive decline as I age. And that is something I am truly thankful for. So I thought it was a natural segue into Thanksgiving week here in the United States. Also, uh, on September 21st, the world celebrated World Alzheimer's Day. And at the senior living community where I work, we didn't just recognize the day, we really showed up for it. And I want to talk about that a little bit because it was really moving to me and it was really important, I think, just to see how seniors are showing up for Alzheimer's research. We created a beautiful memorial garden where residents and team members and families could make donations and then write their names on the petals of colorful flower pinwheels that not only honored loved ones currently living with Alzheimer's or those we've lost. We also made a very nice donation to Alzheimer's research. We didn't stop there. We actually also, the group went and did a fundraising walk at the Oregon Zoo. And I am proud to share that we were the number one fundraising group, the Rose Villa. I should say, not we. I did not walk. So I want to be clear about that. I didn't walk. I did participate in the memory garden, but didn't walk. And the Rose Villa folks that did were the number one fundraising group for the whole day. So it was joyful, emotional, deeply meaningful, and all of it reminded me how personal and powerful this fight against Alzheimer's really is. Because even though we don't have a cure, we are not standing still. And the science is moving forward, and so can we. So let's talk about some of the most promising recent discoveries. And I mean, these things have just been published in the last few weeks around Alzheimer's and dementia research. All of these headlines were published on Science Daily, and I'm going to break down each one and what it means and how it ties back to what we can control. So, this study was published. Daily music listening is linked to a big drop in dementia risk. And it's all about a new study that found that older adults who regularly listen to music, whether actively or passively, had a significantly lower risk of developing dementia. Why? Because music activates multiple regions of the brain all at once: memory, emotion, attention, and even motor skills. And when you sing, play, or listen to music, you are basically giving your brain a total workout. So here's the takeaway: build music into your day. Hum, sing, tap your foot, play an old favorite. Music is fun, and it might just be protective for your brain. Number 2, here's another headline: walking may be the brain's best defense against Alzheimer's. This study confirmed what a lot of us already hoped. Moderate daily walking can help preserve memory and slow down plaque buildup in the brain, the kind associated with Alzheimer's. It doesn't have to be intense, just enough to raise your heart rate a bit. Even 30 minutes a day can protect your gray matter and keep cognitive decline at bay. So, the takeaway there is really simple. Movement doesn't just help your body, it supports your brain, your mind. Walk when you can, take the long route, get those steps in. Number 3, another headline: resetting the body's rhythm could protect the brain. This study looked at circadian rhythms, your body's internal body clock, and their role in Alzheimer's development. And it found that disrupting this rhythm made the brain more vulnerable to change, while protecting your sleep and wake cycle helped reduce inflammation and memory loss. And this underscores something we talk about all the time here at Alcohol Minimalist, and that is how powerful your sleep routine really is, right? So let's prioritize sleep. That's the takeaway. Prioritize sleep, get your sunlight in the morning, limit your screens at night. Your brain needs rhythm to regenerate, and your circadian rhythms are really important. Now, let's be real for just a moment. We still do not have a cure for Alzheimer's. And while we've made strides in understanding the disease, especially around clearing amyloid plaques, we're learning that clearing the plaques isn't actually enough. One recent study showed that even when a drug successfully removed amyloid proteins, the brain's waste clearance systems didn't bounce back, meaning damage continued. So, Alzheimer's is complex. It's not just memory loss. It involves inflammation. It involves immune response. It involves genetics. It involves metabolic dysfunction. And there's even research that shows that the gut brain axis connections are involved in Alzheimer's. So while the research is hopeful, it's not fast. It's a process. And as of now, there is no silver bullet, but there is progress. There is promise. And there's so much we can do while science keeps moving forward. Let me bring this back to my experience at Rosevilla, where I work. On World Alzheimer's Day, our memorial garden was filled with vibrant pinwheels, each one personalized with the name of someone. And it was more than symbolic, it was a moment of honoring and of presence. And that fundraising walk at the Oregon Zoo brought together hundreds, maybe thousands of people wearing purple, sharing stories, supporting one another. And while our team raised, like I said, the most of any group, and while that was a big point of pride, what was really fun to see from the pictures that I saw and really the stories that the residents shared with me was the spirit of collective care that was obvious. And this is what I really want to hit home on, right? This fight is not about just research. It's about real people, real families, real lives, and our willingness to show up, even when there is no easy fix. So, if you're wondering how to take action, here's what you can do. You don't have to wait for a cure. You can engage with music daily. Not just listen, but move, sing, especially sing. I just saw a little clip of an interview with Dick Van Dyke, who is about to turn 100, and by all accounts, and by listening to him, seems to still have his cognition firmly there. And he says he sings every day. It's great for your lungs. It's great for your heart. It's great for your brain. So while you're engaging with music, go ahead and sing along. Number 2, walk with intention. Even small steps add up. Use those step trackers and take off and walk. You don't have to go fast, just walk. Number 3, support your circadian rhythm. Get that morning light. I've talked about morning light a few times on the podcast. We're heading into those dark times of the year right now. So, dark mornings, but you can definitely get yourself outside and really try to soak in morning light. Regardless, turn off those screens at night and really look for evening calm and getting good, restful sleep. Number three, stay mentally and socially active. Play games, have conversations, challenge your brain. It's a use it or lose it organ, folks. You got to keep challenging your brain. Neuroplasticity tells us that we can always learn, that we can always change. So keep doing it. And number four, support the cause, right? Donate, volunteer, join a walk. These things are incredibly important. And I understand there's a lot of causes, but I don't know if there's anything that any of us can say is more important than our brains and collectively all of our brains as we begin to as we keep aging. Your brain isn't a machine. It's a living, changing, adaptive system. And every small choice you make towards balance, towards movement, towards rest, it all adds up. So, we don't have a cure yet for Alzheimer's, but we have tools. We have each other. We have science moving us closer, one discovery at a time. So, this week, take one small action to protect your brain. Walk, sing, sleep, talk, share, remember. And never underestimate the power of showing up for your mind, for your community, and for your future self. That's all I have for you this week, my friends. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being someone who cares, not just about behavior change, but about the beautiful, brilliant human brain behind it all. Until next time, choose peace, and I will see you on Monday.